What's up, Superchain fam, and welcome to another edition of Superchain Demo Day. So we do this every 2 weeks. We give projects a chance who are building on the Superchain to come show us what they got. Demo, we live stream to Twitter, on Lonely, and YouTube. We have 3 great projects for you today. So as the projects are presenting, this is also supposed to be interactive. And so if you have a question, you can drop it in the Unlonely chat, Twitter, this Twitter thread, or on YouTube, depending on where you're watching from. All right, so without further ado, I am going to hand it off to our first presenter, Charmverse. What's up?
Hi everyone, my name is Elias. I'm the marketing manager at Charmverse, and today I'm here not to present our platform, but to present a very specific tool that we've built for you guys, for Superchain builders specifically. So let me just dive into it without further waiting. So just a quick word about Charmverse to start off. Charmverse is building the network for on-chain communities. We're a platform that allow you to manage your operations as an on-chain community, but also as a builder. We help you apply to grants programs, connect with other builders, and make your ideas a reality. So as you can see, the platform is kind of like a Notion like UI. If you're familiar with Notion, you've definitely seen this type of platforms. And today, what I want to present is the grants tracker. So if you've applied for optimism grants in the past, or yeah, pretty much a lot of grant programs, including optimism, you're familiar with Charmverse since we power the grants program. All the applications go through the platform, and we decided to build this tracker so that builders can keep track of all the grants opportunities in the space. So when you go on the link that I will share after, you have the headquarters, which is basically a summary of everything that you have available on this space. So you have a quick announcements section where you can see the biggest or the most interesting opportunities that just got available recently. You can see now there is an Arbitrum in Refi grants program. There is a Polygon grants program that is live as well. And this is just to help you keep track of the big things that just came up. You also have an open for application session, a calendar, and the grantee toolkit. And I'm going to dive into all of this. First of all, I do want to say that we divide the grants tracker into 2 main sections, the Superchain grant section and the Web3 grant section. So the Superchain grants is specific for grants that are within the Superchain. It's pretty simple. So grants that are proposed by Optimism, Base, Sora, Mode Network, or Fractal. They're all available here. We also explain a little bit about the Superchain, what it's about, and what is the Superchain grants tracker. And then the other section, the Web3 grant section, it's pretty much everything outside of the Superchain. So you can find grants opportunities for Arbitrum, Base, Ethereum Foundation, etc., etc. So let me just go through the main features that we propose here with this grant tracker. So this page is an open for application board. So this is a compiled list of all the grant opportunities that are open right now, meaning you can apply as of today and actually right now. So you can see in terms of Superchain grants available, you have the foundation missions by Optimism, the OP Partner Fund, and also Bounty Caster on-chain summer build-a-thon. So if you're interested in any of these, you click on it and you have a direct link to the relevant page or the relevant website that will give you more information about the application process. Another example is for example, if a program is supported by Charmverse directly, I'm gonna pick the Refi and Arbitrum, which we support on Charmverse directly. You click on the link, and it will take you directly to the Charmverse space in which you can apply directly. So, for example, we run this program in partnership with Arbitrum, and all of the applications are made on our platform. So you have to sign in or sign up and submit your application. But let me go back to the Grants Tracker. So that was the open for applications place, and yeah, it's in alphabetical order. It's a great tool just to be in the know of what's currently and what's the most immediate way to secure funding, really. Then you have a consolidated calendar in which you have deadlines for all the programs. So whether it's Superchain or other Web3 grants, as you can see, we're June 20th. We have a couple deadlines approaching next week. We've had a few last week. And yeah, you can just scroll to see kind of like what's the next thing to look up to or to expect. Then I want to talk about the grant toolkit. So we have built a platform, an educational platform for grant applicants. And this grant toolkit is really all you need to kind of like be an expert in applying to grants. How to write a winning grant proposal. These are just some tips that we've put together to help you make the best possible version of your grants application. We've been supporting grants programs for a while, so we kind of seen a lot of uh, a lot of progress in the space, a lot of versions of applications, and we wanted to put a spotlight on some of the main tips that we think are important. Then you have a guide on Web3 grants, so kind of like a very general guide where you can see how to find Web3 grants, the current state of Web3 grants, how to manage and utilize the funds if you do secure grants. And this last piece is just highlighting the different types of grants. So I know for OP, for example, there is a retroactive funding round that is coming soon. But they also have some traditional grants, and yeah, just to know the difference between all of these is pretty important. And yeah, just a couple case studies so that you can see how people are using Chambers and how people are securing grants programs. So we did one with Gitcoin, one with Optimism. Shout out to Ghana from Optimism, who I interviewed, and I was able to put together this piece on why OP chose Chambers to manage the grants program. So yeah, as I showed you, we have a specific folder dedicated for the Superchain. And if you go here, you have a calendar specifically for the Superchain. So it's currently empty because the open for application grants, which are these two OP ones and this base one, don't have any deadlines. It's pretty much open. So yeah, but when there is more updates on the Superchain, you will see the deadlines here. And this is only for Superchain grants. So now let's say you're interested in more specific programs. For example, you like Optimism, you want to build on OP, and you want to know what are the funding opportunities. We have folders for every project and every, kind of like every foundations that offer grants programs. So here I'm going to just go through the Optimism one. Optimism is the Optimism grants is powered by Chambers. So you also have all the application links here. What we do is that we give you a table of the current status of all the grants programs made available by the foundation that you're looking into. For example, for OP, you have the Grants Council Builders round that's closed for applications right now, the missions grants that are closed, and you have these two that are open. And we let you know that you can expect multiple rounds of retro PGF to happen this year. Here you have a quick write-up on the Optimism grants program on Charmverse. You have a link to the space, uh, which has been put together by the Optimism Foundation. And we just give you a little bit of knowledge about optimism in general, in case you're a builder that needs just more information about the chain and the foundation. And it's the same for every chain. I can pick one random, like Polygon here. You'll see the same thing. Polygon is also powered by Charmverse, but you can see the status of uh, the current available grants program or not available grants program, quick write-up, link to the Charmverse space, and yeah, allows you to apply directly. So just to go back to OP real quick, you have an OP calendar, which is basically same thing, deadlines, but this time just for OP, in case you're really focusing on on securing funding from Optimism. You have an update log, which basically gives you the current status board I talked about before, and also some upcoming things to look forward to. For here, for example, you have a deadline for RFP, which has no past. And last thing, we put together. Sorry. We put together an analytics section. I'm not sure why it's, but anyways, I'll find on the other folder. Yeah, so we put together past results and analytics section, just so that you can get even more information on the grants program. For example, you can have information on the number of applications in the past season or in any season, kind of. You can see how many projects applied, how much OP was allocated to that round. You have also a list of the finalists, so you can kind of like get inspiration from other projects. And yeah, for example, the Cycle 14 finalists, you can see who won and how many and how much OP they secured. If you go even further, you can see their grants application. It's all on Charmverse because yeah, they applied there. So yeah, that's pretty useful, I would say, for people looking for ideas or looking for more thoughts before they apply for grants. And yeah, as I said, it's pretty flexible for our day grants program, and so just check it out, have fun, and see what suits you the best for your specific project. And yeah,
This
that's for me.
this that's awesome. This also seems like a great kind of grants aggregator tool to be able to find grants that you're looking for, and then also provide information if you want to go a level deeper, like to the documents or to previous grants that have been successful. So, a question for you. Even with all of this kind of information out there inside of this kind of aggregator, what is the biggest problem that builders are running into that are coming in and looking for grants on here? Maybe like I feel like it's, for me, it would be like just an overwhelming amount of information. Like, where do I start? Is there somebody that I could talk to?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. So what I would suggest is, first of all, let's say, because there's different scenarios. Let's say you're in the case where you're a builder that's open to building on pretty much any chain. Your main problem is basically to secure funding. I would suggest you go on the open for applications section, and this is pretty clear. You can see what are the grant programs that are currently offering funding for builders. And you can go through the ones that makes the most sense for you. For example, let's say you're not a Tyco partner, or yeah, you're not like someone interested in pluralistic grants, then you can eliminate the ones that you don't like and kind of like do more research on the ones that suit you the best. In another scenario, let's say you're very keen on building on the super chain, very keen on building on optimism specifically, you would go to the optimism folder and see what kind of grants are available right now. And if the grants you're interested into are closed, you go to the update log to see when the upcoming when the grants are expected to open back again. So that would be my advice for people that are a little bit lost and looking to navigate this.
Very, very well said. Excellent presentation. So final question, where can people reach out to you, or where would you like them to go if they're interested, want to check this out, or maybe just want to get in touch with you to have a conversation?
Yeah, no, for sure. I'll drop the link for the Grant Striker here. And to reach us, you can drop on our Discord, and anyone on the team would be super happy to help you out, or just chat with you about grants and anything related to Charmverse. So feel free to come through.
All right, perfect. We will drop that in the Twitter thread and in the YouTube comments. So everybody, if you're any builders interested in seeing what grants are out there, definitely check out Charmverse. All right, cool. Thank you so much. Excellent presentation.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right, let me bring up our next presenter, Overtime Markets. Red, what's up? How's it going?
Hey, hi Jesse. Thanks a lot for having me today, having Overtime. Hi Superchain folks. So yeah, super stoked to be presenting to you today our Overtime V2 deployment. So first thing first, my name's Red. I'm part of the marketing team at Tailies, and one of our flagship product, as you guys might know, is Overtime Market, which is a sports prediction market platform. And we just recently launched Overtime V2. The launch is exclusive to Optimism for now, so Superchain is what we're all about. We're also deployed on base in Arbitrum for V1 at the moment. But yeah, let's go through the DApp. I'll quickly show you some new features, some new cool things that we have going with Overtime V2. And at the end, we can take a few minutes if anyone has any question. Yeah, so let's get started. So just off the bat, I'll just disconnect my wallet here. We have a pretty big promotion right now, just going on for everyone that tries out our social login method with account extraction or with Particle Network. It's super easy, so we'll be raffling 1,000 OP to people that sign up on Overtime using social login. So that means your Google account, Discord, Apple, Twitter, whichever you prefer. As soon as you create your account with Particle on Overtime, you're eligible for the raffle, which will happen next Monday here. So yeah, you can go hit login here, accept the terms and condition, and here you go. You can see you can log in with one of those. As soon as you're logged in, yeah, you'll be invited. You'll be into the raffle. Yeah, so it's that simple. I'll just log off with that wallet right now and use my EOA, because that's where I got some money right now to showcase Overtime. Yeah, so if you're not familiar with Overtime V1, I'll just quickly go over the DApp. Over here on the left-hand side, we got all the categories of sports. As more sports goes live on the markets, more will appear. So right, if I untag this, we can see there's more options that are not live at the moment. And yeah, you select your sports. And if you're a Euro fan, we got all the Euros game right now going on. As you can see, also the other markets are incentivized. So we're giving away 20,000 OP over the course of the tournament. So yeah, feel free to check that out. I won't go into the details today. But yeah, let's take the next game here, starting in 40 minutes. We can see there's a lot more offering versus what we had on V1. So V1, we basically had winner handicaps in total. Now, if we expand the market, you guys will see there's a lot more going on, right? So that's pretty awesome. This brings us really close to closing the gap with Web2 sportsbook such as DraftKings and Bet365 or the other one you use normally. So yeah, tons of option, right, available for you to trade on. So it's pretty simple. You select the option that you prefer, you put your buy-in amount, and then from there you just you just buy. It's that simple. So we can do a quick test right now together, right? So on Denmark handler under 2.5 goal total. Don't feel that confident with that. I'm gonna just go 3.5, and then I'll just go ahead and buy. And then you guys don't see I'm signing right now with Rabby Wallet, which I recommend, by the way. Great wallet. Yeah, and that's basically it. Once that's done, the transaction will confirm. You'll have a little ticket info. You can share it out on Twitter if you like. We always like to see those pop up. And then we bought our position. You can also parlay those position, meaning that you kind of multiply the quote given into a bigger payout, right? So, but all of your legs on your ticket has to be right. So again, if I take Denmark here, and then I will go ahead and take Italy in this game. So now both those games are multiplied, and I just get a better quote even, right? So my quote here fairly low, and I get even lower quote if both these match are right? So again, we can go ahead and buy that. And as you guys can see, there's a parlay leaderboard. So we're giving away 1,000 OP per week to the best parlays of the week. I'll let you guys check that out as well. And that's pretty much it, how overtime works. I won't go into technical details. There's lots going on here. This is new architecture for markets. So that means we have better odds, more market availability. And as we ramp up, as you guys can see, it just says it's a better up here, right? But as we ramp up with more liquidity, more markets will appear, just better offering. Another big one that we have in Overtime V2 is that you're able to buy up for live markets, right? So if there was a game live right now, there's the game Denmark, England starting here in the 40 minutes. So this one will appear in the live market, so you can trade and buy your sports position during the game. So that's pretty cool. That's brand new, and it's all done with Chainlink Oracle. So that's very sweet. We're the first to do that once again. And I can quickly show you. So I got a little Giphy here. So that's live market. So let's say we're on the tab. It works the exact same way that I just showcased to you. So you just choose your position, and then the only difference is you'll see the little live tag here in your ticket builder, and same thing on the left hand side. And then you request a trade, it goes through, your trade is made, and then you guys might see these updating in real time. That's because the odds are updating in real time as well. And then we can go see it on their profile tab. So I go back to the tab here, just at the top here I get my profile tab. I showcase that too, so you can change the odds as well to implied odds, decimal odds, or American odds, depending what you're familiar with. So you hit the profile tab here, and then you can see my position. So that's what we bought together today, right? It's very easy to understand. And then once the game is over, if we resolve accordingly for you, basically meaning you won your wager here. It'll just appear in your claimable position, and you'll be able to claim, and it will go into your wallet. It's that simple. And then if it was a live market, it'll show up like that, right? So that's pretty sweet. You can check out your transaction history here as well. Some nice little loss, some nice little wins. And then the cool thing also, if you guys are familiar with Overtime V1, we have the possibility of depositing and be a LP for all these markets, right? This means that you're acting kind of as the house. There's definitely a few a few rules, and I recommend you read about the description here, the variables, if you're interested in depositing as the house per se, being an LP, to just monitor these pools for a little while, see how it works, see if this is something you're comfortable with. But it's a pretty cool feature. And then the V1 versus V2, again, there's a big difference. Is that V2 we include parlays and single in the same liquidity pool, and then we have different types of collateral which we didn't have in V1. So in V1 you'd be able to buy right with the token you wanted. Would be doing a swap in your transaction, right? Now we can natively trade with stable, so USDC, but we also now have a ETH pool, so you can buy your markets with Ethereum instead of stable if you prefer that. And we also have a Tailies token available to trade with. So if you guys are keen with using Tailies token as your collateral, so I'll just go back right here, right? So ETH or wrapped ETH, you can trade with those, and that you'll be paid out in ETH as well. So that's why there's a whole collateral LP pool. But so same thing for Tailies. So you can just use a Tailies token as well. And when you use a Tailies token, you get a 1% bonus into your odds. So yeah, 1% better odds is showcase here. And again, if that's per leg into your ticket. So now I got one, so that's 1% bonus. But if I had a second one, now it's a 2% bonus. Third one, fourth, 5. Obviously, there's more risk involved as you add more markets into your ticket, but basically what I mean here is it's 1% for each game, right? Meaning if you do a 10 leg parlay, you get a 10% bonus payout on your odds, which instead of getting $100, you're getting $110 payout. So that's pretty sweet. And yeah, that's kind of it. Am I forgetting anything for V2? As I said, there'll be more things coming out. We have lots of sports, NHL finals still ongoing. And as you guys can see, there's also player props on some of these markets. Basketball was big for player props, and same thing for NFL. So yeah, MLB has a bunch as well, right? And a lot more offering as well as in V1. Yeah, so that's Overtime V2. I invite you guys to go try it out. We got lots of incentives running live, especially for Copa America and Euro 2024. That's ongoing right now. And yeah, as I said, there's a social login raffle going on here as well. The parallel leaderboard. So lots of lots of tokens for you guys to earn back. And yeah, just invite you guys to try out the platform.
Very cool. Excellent demo. I love that you guys have added kind of more bets in live. I have kind of a general question. So I see on just kind of the Web2 sports betting apps, right? There's so many sports, so many different ways to bet. How can we like Web3 in kind of the betting area, like overtime markets? What's restricting us from getting all of those different types of exotic bets and sports and live betting? Is that a function of just what data is available on chain or something else?
Yeah, that's a very good question. It's a bit of what you said. So data availability to us. So the way it works is Chainlink pushed all the odds and the results on chain, but there is data provider that runs sports nodes and sports feed, offering us that data. So not all is available because I mean on their side as well, they don't have access to these odds and results. That said, as we progress here, more and more sports feed come live, and also there is a lot more available to us at the moment that we have on the website, and that's just because we're in beta at the moment and we kind of want to ramp up offering and liquidity slowly. We just don't want to go like full on and then get wrecked, right? So yeah, we're just it's a beta, right? So we slowly and surely we're gonna add more, just making sure everything is okay. Yeah, just a circuit breaker basically.
Yeah, that makes sense. The risk side of it as well. I kind of in my head relate that to perpetuals exchange starting to offer very exotic shit coins or meme coins.
Yeah.
So, there's some risk involved there.
Yeah,
They gotta
100% right.
expand
So
slowly.
yeah, exactly. No, and yeah, it's definitely more risk assessment more for us than yeah, because obviously we want it all, right? But we just don't want to we want to make sure LP are profitable, and also because Treasury is LPing a lot. So yeah,
Yes, for sure. Got to make sure you're reducing the risk to the LPs.
yeah.
I can appreciate that. All right, awesome. So if anybody wants to reach out to you, where should they go?
Yeah, so best place to go is obviously Twitter. You guys can reach out to us. It's at Overtime Market. Also, you guys are welcome to hop in our Discord. So the Discord for Overtime is Taylor's Market. So if you guys go on the DAP v2.overtimemarkets.xyz, all the links are at the bottom right here. And yeah, the Discord, as you guys will see, it's Daly's Discord. Yeah. So if you're familiar with Tailies, we trade digital option and speed markets as well. Very cool product that I won't be showcasing today, but those things are things that we do as well. Invite you to check it out. I'll post the link shortly here for you guys to share.
Beautiful, and then we'll post that in the Twitter thread as well. Also, I see somebody from the community dropped a link as well. I don't know. Yeah, okay, very nice. We'll also drop that as well on the Twitter thread. All right, excellent, Red. Thank you so much for coming on and demoing. Very, very good demo.
Sweet, thanks a lot, Jesse. You guys have a good day.
All right, you too. Okay, beautiful. Moving right along here. Let's kick it over to Boom LOL. What up?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for the handover, Rocky. So one thing I realized is that there most of the tools out there are very, very complicated. Crypto is a very exciting space, and everyone wants to do something, but not everyone's a builder. Not everyone's a coder. So we came up with a very simple idea, boom.lol, where you can simply launch your projects with us very easily. My name is Alvin, and I'm the founder of Boom. So without further ado, let me take you through a very short presentation just to explain what we actually did. And then let you take a peek at the demo and see how it actually works. I'm sharing my screen over here. I hope you guys can see. Are you guys seeing the screen?
All good.
All right. Okay, awesome. So Boom, we are there to help you power safer meme coins on OP. Right. So we realized that meme coins garner the most attention in the crypto space whenever we take a look at the news, right? You see Shiba Inu, you see a whole bunch of new meme coins coming up day by day, and Dogecoins even like almost every single day on the news, right? And it's taking almost most of, I would say 90% of the attention span of the entire crypto space, right? And this guy, I'm not sure if you know him, and Andrew Kang is a pretty famous VC in the crypto space. So he said that meme coins are going to outperform everything else in crypto. And I believe it's so because I've been running crypto projects for almost like 3 years right now. And we are always being overshadowed by meme coins. So there's a love-hate relationship between me and meme coins. But the fact of the matter is meme coins still get most of the attention out there. So I'm not going to fight the trend. I'm not going to fight the how crypto actually works. So we came up with a very simple and transparent solution, Boom, right, to help you launch meme coins that are unruggable and safer. So what do we actually do? In very simple terms, we help incubate a meme up to the point that it has wings to graduate from our platform. Then once it graduates, we ensure that ample liquidity is put into Uniswap so that the coin will be tradable in for like forever. And then the LP is also immediately burned upon graduation. So with that being said, there's no rug pulls through our platform. Right, so without further ado, let me show you a very, very simple demo on how this whole thing actually works. So if you are using your PC, using your laptop, using a computer, you can go to boom.ll or even your phone even, right? So connect your wallet, start a new coin, upload a very simple picture. So in our case, we are creating a meme called Boom Loves OP, right? Add in your picture, type in your name for your token. Decide what kind of ticker you want it to be, and then fill up all the details and switch over, choose the chain that you want to launch your meme coin at. So in our case, it will be OP, then create a meme coin. Okay, so I'm just going to change things a little. So yeah, so before you actually launch your meme coin, you can decide as the creator like how much of your token you want to buy. You can choose not to purchase any. So in my case, right, I for this purpose, for the purpose of this demo, I will not buy any coins, just to make it simple. Right, click on create token, and there you go. You don't pay us any fees to launch the coin, right? All you need to pay for is the gas to launch the token, and that's it, right? It's less than a cup of coffee. It's really, really cheap. Sometimes I notice if you do run token creation on OP, it could drop to about like a couple of cents. So I tried launching coins on OP for like 25 cents before. So it's really cheap depending on the time you launch it. So you can simply launch it. So prior to this call, I have already launched a token, Boom Loves OP, right? And then you can add this to your wallet very easily by clicking this add token, and then choose to buy. Right. So if you have some F in your wallet and you want to buy, you can then purchase directly here. Right. So type an amount. So in our case, to make it simple, I'll type 0.001 F to do the purchase. Click swap. Wait for the gas. Wait a couple of seconds for the transaction to run. Okay, so there you go. So I bought my own tokens, and the graph is showing on the purchase. Right. So why launch with Boom is because we are doing something very game-changing, right? What we are essentially ensuring is that we incubate every single token that's created. So on day one, unlike most meme coins that are launched on Uniswap, right, people will start pumping and dumping, right? So we don't allow that, right? On day one, there's no way for you to sell. Right? I'll try to sell, but there's no sell button over here, right? The sell button will only be enabled like 7 days later. So every meme coin is incubated for 7 days. People can only come in to buy. And if within 7 days, the token actually takes off, meaning 100% of the tokens that are in this bonding curve over here are being sold, the token will then graduate, and we will place the token on Uniswap with the liquidity that we have collected over here. All right. So, but in the scenario where a token does not graduate, like say like 7 days later, that just means that the meme did not really take off, right? And probably you want to start a new project. No problem. Just go to the start coin, create something new again. What we have created here is something very fun and exciting because we have our own leaderboard system incorporated in two aspects. One is for our platform where we can look at the top traders, right, and top volume tokens, and whichever coin that has actually made it to the top. But what's important is that, and what I'm not showing you right now, is that for every token that has been created, we will provide builders with a very simple dashboard where you can even track your own top traders of your coin. Right, not shown here. Right, we'll provide a separate set of codes, open source codes later on, and you can manage the community from there. Right, you can create rewards for your own holders. You can create a whole bunch of stuff, anything you can think of. Right. So why create tokens on Boom? There's no cost. Can you see my screen there? Accidentally stop sharing.
No, you can share your screen again. I'll put it back up.
Yeah. Okay. So why create tokens on your meme coin on Boom? It's essentially free. We don't charge you for it. Right, you're just paying the gas for launching the token. And as a meme coin incubator, we try to increase the chance of success for your own token. Right? No rug pulls. The tokens will be forever be tradable, be ape together, be strong together, and have some good fun. As simple as that. As of now, we are looking for apes, we are looking for creators, and we are looking for marketers of tokens as well. So definitely look forward to you guys talking to us after the presentation. Right. Our next goal going forward is that post-graduating, we are going to help the meme coins grow in value after they have graduated by integrating our cross-chain token called Hono later on. This will happen in the next couple of weeks, so please stay tuned, and we look forward to working with you. Right, if you have anything, if you have questions you want to ask, please come to our Telegram group, which is shown over here, Launch on Boom, or you can scan the QR code and come and support the meme coin that we have just created. Thank you very much.
Cool, thank you. Very, very good explanation. Okay, so for those who don't know, could you explain what a bonding curve is?
Very
and how
simple.
It plays into the kind of meme coin incubator, and then what happens after the bonding curve?
Yep. So there's my 10 minutes.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
All right. So if you're not familiar with buying tokens on the DEX, so a bonding curve is a equation that results in the token's price increasing or decreasing. But it doesn't increase or decrease linearly. It increase or decrease exponentially, so that it's easier for people to buy. It makes it more exciting in the crypto world for the prices to go up and down. So in the case of Boom, we have incorporated the same formula as Uniswap, right? Which is K equals X times Y. You don't have to really be bothered about that. But that's essentially the bonding curve. The bonding curve is just a price management equation for formula that helps you figure out what the price of the token is at that point in time. Not every token is sold at the same price. as more people buy each token becomes higher in price.
So okay, so that makes sense. So then, if I'm thinking about this right, the bonding curve is kind of a line going straight and a little bit up and to the right, and so you buy and sell the meme coin once launched along that buying curve or bonding curve, and so it's like, say you buy in early at 1 cent, and then since there's now more people buying, the price is higher. But then once that kind of 7-day period ends and it gets off of the bonding curve, then it just goes to a free market, right? So say on Uniswap, and it can trade freely, meaning the price could tank or go up a lot. And so it's like that's kind of the risks involved there, especially after it kind of gets the we'll say training wheels off, right? So it's like the meme coins kind of have bonding curves are like training wheels for meme coins.
Yep, it is.
Okay, cool. All right, excellent presentation. We will also drop a link to your Twitter account in the post below in case anybody wants to check it out. And thank you so much for coming on and presenting. And also thank you to all our Demo Day presenters here. Demo Day is one of my favorite days of the week because I get to find out about new projects like you guys. All right, so that concludes Demo Day. Everybody, thank you for joining. We do this every 2 weeks, so be sure to join us. Well, actually, we're skipping the next one because of the holiday, and so we will see you in 1 month from today on July 18th. All right, everybody, thanks for joining. We'll see you on the internet.
All right, see you. Thanks very much for hosting.
Of course.